Okay, morning. It's what is it? Friday the 10th, non-farm payroll day. It's 6:30 in the morning, UK time. I'm looking at oil because it's been the only thing that's been a pain in the backside this week, and I know some of us haven't done very well on this at all, me included. To be fair, one thing I will say is you've got to risk exactly the same amount of money on every trade. You can't go and blow a whole day's money on one trade, and if that means you're going to risk too much money on the oil trade, just don't do it. Anyway, that's just one quick point. Right, oil broke this. I'm just going to blow this up. Oil broke this trend line here unexpectedly, really, and plunged. Yesterday we got as far as 91.31. I don't know if you get my daily oil reports, but you'll know that I did have good support here at 91.35.25, and this did hold perfectly. Not much consolation if you were long for the 200-week moving average at 92.40, I understand. But anyway, we have bounced off there. We are ridiculously oversold. This is good support. I think you'll also find that yeah, we've got some lows here around the summer. What's this? This is probably the low of June. So there is good support. It is Fibonacci support. We are oversold. More importantly, the 4-hour stochastics have turned positive. The MACD looks quite good. And this 4-hour candle is also pretty positive. We've got something similar on the hourly chart. So we've got positive price action at good support, oversold. I'm sorry to say, if you got hosed on oil yesterday, you're not going to be happy with me at all, especially saying this to you now, but it does look positive, and I've got long again. 93.48 is an obvious fib target for today. Nat gas, probably the absolute best trade of the week. You'll remember at the beginning of the week I put this in a video and went on and on about how this nat gas chart was looking very bearish. We were building a double top here, a head and shoulders pattern here. Well, anyway, this did play out, and as I warned you, we were looking to get a short round here. Some of us did. As soon as it broke the neckline, that would have confirmed the pattern. Our target was 4,039.95. Well, it's done exactly what we said it would do. It's broken that, it plunged, it hit the target yesterday, it's bottomed exactly at the target. I mean, this textbook trade couldn't be any better. There's several hundred pips in that trade, but that trade is now over. We've hit good support from this trend line here. We've hit good Fibonacci support. That was not only our target, but it's also support, and it's probably a very good buying opportunity. Short term, very oversold. Daily chart getting oversold. I don't expect it to go lower. I do expect it to recover. Another one we've been covering quite clearly during the week is the euro. We did expect it to come and test this trend line in 100-day moving average. It did do that. We did expect it to bottom out for the correction here. It did do that. So this is working perfectly, really. Again, oversold on stochastics. Big trend line support there, going back to whatever it is, July, so 6 months, as I said in the video earlier in the week. 100-day moving average, it's just worked absolutely perfectly. We've bounced off there. We should go higher. I doubt we'll see that level again, but if we do, you definitely want to be getting long. If we're lucky, we'll see it in the 135, 90, 80 area where we can try and get long. 4-hour stochastics are positive, MACD's positive. We're looking good. We should rally up. If I throw some fibs on here, it'll give us some decent targets. They're already in the day's report, but 136.30, if we can get through there, we're going to be heading for the 136.65, 75 area at least. Wouldn't be surprised to see that today. Cable didn't work quite so well. Pound versus the dollar did come down to the trend line, but didn't quite hit it, and since then we've taken off. So again, this still looks positive. Stochastics positive. I think we're just going to go higher. We're in an uptrend. There's no reason to fight it. Buy into dips. We're just sitting above a shorter term trend line there, as you can see. Okay, we hovered below it, we broke above it, now we're hovering above it, so this is acting as support. That trend line comes in today at 164.60, so wouldn't be surprised if it holds that and takes off. If we get through 165.00, which I think was yesterday's high, actually that's resistance today, and I've put that as a selling opportunity, but be aware I am positive on this. So if you try shorts there, be very, very careful, keep a very tight stop, because I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see it break higher, and if it does, we'll probably trigger a lot of stops and we could shoot higher quite quickly. Ultimate target is around that 166.00 area now. I said in my report this morning that I'm not seeing a lot of signals, and I'm really not, and what with non-farm today, I don't want to get too heavily involved in the markets this morning. S&P is just in this little channel which is going from around the 1840 area, which is where we took profit on our longs yesterday, down to the 1826 area, which is roughly where we were getting long yesterday. So that's the area to trade, mid 1820s up to the high 1830s, 1840 area. In between there, anyone's guess what could happen, really. Same for gold, no pattern. I can't really get anything out of this at the moment, so leave it.